I thought you were going to redo it.
I was. I tried to do it at the same time as you. Don't we do that every 10? Every
You're
other
right.
10?
You're right. We do.
I just was gonna surprise you with it, but you ruined the surprise. Thanks.
Just a surprise. All right. Welcome everybody.
Welcome to everybody's episode 40
podcast. Episode
40.
DJDubC Flemoxicillin, and we are back. Flem, I hope you've been great, man, since our last episode, since we've last talked. How's life been?
Yep, and it's no one's business. Doing great. Thanks.
I feel that. I like that a lot. I've been doing great as well. I guess just trying to stay busy, just normal everyday life, busy stuff.
I'd like to retract a statement.
Yeah.
About 10, 12 to 20 seconds ago, I said everything. It's been great. Nah, life sucks.
I feel that too.
Just kidding.
No, you're actually right. I also lied myself. Life does suck.
Not doing great. I'm mad. I'm angry. Every day's a struggle.
Yeah.
I tried to cook today. Smoke everywhere.
Wait, really?
I try to do everything I do. Everything I do, there's something wrong. Maybe I should just stop doing things.
No,
took my kids to the park. You know the first thing they wanted to do? First of all, I don't know why they have this at a park. There's a sandbox. Any reason why there's a sandbox at a park? I don't know. Do my children want to run through it and get sand everywhere? Yeah.
I thought sandboxes were popular at parks, weren't they?
I never heard of it. I've never seen a sandbox at a park. They don't need it. I think it's rude.
Really?
There's no wash-off station.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
I had to hold my kids up to the water fountain to get their feet. I don't want to do that.
Here's what you need to do: is you need to vlog your life so we could see it. You need to vlog your everyday life and post it.
I thought I've went through that. I've actually told you at one point I was going to do that. Like when I was going to come back streaming, I was like, I was going to invest in a camera and all this stuff. And then I ended up watching just one live stream of somebody. I don't even know who it was. And they were doing the IRL stream. Mm-hmm. And all I could think about is how repulsed I am at watching them show every stinking detail around them. I don't want it.
Okay, but here's the thing. It's you and people love you. So people are going to enjoy every second and every moment.
Yeah, but I think we're on different sides of this. I just am repulsed at this this thing of just it's ironic because we stream and we have a podcast. I don't know, it just feels, and I'm so guilty of it too. It's just so performative. I'd rather, maybe it's just who I was watching, but just like super reactions in front of random people. Just react like a human being.
Did they have their donations on super loud, and when they?
Yeah, it just had it all. Just every loud noise that could happen. Everything. Oh my God!
Was text-to-speech on, and did they have text-to-speech on? And then when people would donate, and then it would say something super loud.
I don't even know who that is.
Text-to-speech.
Do I know who that is?
It's when when people donate or say something on your stream, and then it'll come out as words like an AI voice.
Oh my gosh, Ronnie, I'm so sorry. I thought you were saying Texas Peach. I thought they were saying that was a person's name. I thought you were telling me a person's name. Texas Peach.
Texas Peach.
And I think anybody that goes and listens to this is going to also think you're saying Texas Peach.
Wait, why does that sound like a really good name?
I know. I think I even slightly agreed with you at first. I was like, "Who's that?" But no, I thought you're naming a specific person. Who was like, "Who is Texas Peach?"
I hope it is, and I just gave him great promotion.
Oh yeah, our fans are gonna just flock. They're gonna flock over there.
I'm gonna look it up now. I'm gonna look it.
Well, while you do that, I'll just tell everybody. So my meat thermometer broke. I guess it did. I use a meat thermometer when I cook meat because I don't like meat that is raw and could potentially make me have diarrhea, which I also always have diarrhea. That's another cool fact about me. I always have that. So I try to avoid it, but my meat thermometer just seems to be not even giving me accurate readings. It was like I got up to 200 degrees and the meat was still pink.
Oh.
So the thing's wrong, right? Yeah. So when that happened, I was just like, left it on the burner because I was like, when is this thing gonna get freaking cooked? And just smoke happens. And then you press the button, the vent that makes everything feel like your anxiety goes up by 100 because there's so much wind noise. Do you know what I'm talking about? I don't think you cook very often. Do you?
I try to.
But when you use that stupid fan above the microwave, the vent,
yeah,
if you press it, it instantly makes me feel like I am in a hospital or like I'm. It's just so loud. Like it's so
loud.
I can't think. I can't do anything but think about that noise, and it just feels like I'm in a plane about to crash, or like I'm just stressed. Puts me on edge.
Every time I turn that fan on, I freak out.
It says there's a high and a low setting. Either one makes me feel like I'm gonna have a panic attack. I don't want it in my life, but I guess I don't want the smoke either. So,
do you ever like turn on your microwave and you're just standing really close to it, and then for some reason you just get that weird feeling and you get scared and back away from it?
Yeah, you're worried that your brain is becoming cooked a little bit.
No, you just feel like it's just gonna like go boom, like out of nowhere.
Oh, I haven't thought about. I thought because of the micro. I thought like maybe like radiation or something. I don't know anything about
it's just gonna randomly like turn in like some Final Destination scene and go boom.
They say there's certain foods if you cook in the microwave, they do like make it explode, don't they? Well, have you ever tried cooking aluminum? That's a fun thing to do.
No, I've had a
try that.
I've had a plate explode in the microwave, like break in the microwave before.
That sounds like it was a haunted thing. Why? Who broke it? Would you just microwave it? A plate?
I put the plate in the I put the plate in the microwave and it just broke in half. There was food on it.
Just there's like no explanation other than it just broke. I'm guessing it had something to do with heat. That's my guess. I don't know.
It could have. Maybe it was something on the food that like got connected to the plate, and then the heat got connected to that, and then it just broke it. I don't know. But it was
speaking of heat. Yeah, I'm gonna cut you up. Speaking of heat and fire.
Yeah.
The 1993 album dropped.
Wait, that was good. That was good. Thank you. Yeah, 1993.
My DJDubC, and I gave that a solid full listen 2 times over while on several walks.
Wow.
Your best song.
Okay, that's what I want to hear.
There's multiple ones.
I want to hear.
Well, I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you writing on all these things. If you think it sucks, you could tell me it's fine.
No, I did it as a joke.
Yeah, okay. Well, you're making me feel like you think it sucks. It's good,
no, I don't,
okay?
I don't think it sucks.
I like it.
I think it's my best
I really
work,
liked it.
Thank you.
In the beginning, first of all, I was not expecting how it was going to start.
Mm-hmm.
I just have a few questions. Are those real voices or are those AI voices? Are those real people or are they fake people?
They're AI. I used AI.
I thought maybe they were, and I was blown away because I have to ask you, right?
Right.
It was that well. I was like, I was like, man, Ronnie's got a lot more people than I thought. He's got a lot more connections. I thought like you contact your old radio buds or something like that.
No, thank you.
For those who don't listen to the 1993 album, the whole beginning starts off with it's like a fake broadcast of like the radio station. What was it? What was the radio station's name? Like,
what was it?
You better know it. You wrote it. You better know it. It was like Shockwave.
It was the Echo. Yeah.
The Echo. There it is.
The Echo. Yeah, that's what it was.
That was good. But I hate this. I mean, Lil Nap has got to be. That song is fire. I love Lil Nap. I have to ask you about the lyrics in one of the songs. It might be Club Type Beat. I can't remember.
Oh boy.
Okay. I think it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna just speak about it lightly. Do you? And I haven't verified. Do you mention a popular? Is in that song a famous? Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
You shouldn't. Don't do that. Don't name drop people. What if they listen someday? You don't want none of that.
Hey, shoot or shoot. I don't know.
Shoot your shot, you mean?
Shoot or shoot.
Yeah. The Club Type Beat I really liked.
Thank you.
I didn't like look at all the names, but I did listen to it like twice. I like the Be Kind Rewind.
Thank you. That was one of my favorites to record. I had a lot of fun recording that one.
Yeah, I was thoroughly proud to call you my co-host here. And for those who haven't listened, I listened on SoundCloud. I've never used SoundCloud really, but he posted a link in the Discord, and I clicked it, and it works on your phone even if you turn it off. So
let's go.
It was pretty good. But yeah, the little nap song has been stuck in my head. I really enjoy it.
Thank you. Really appreciate it.
I won't go as far as to say that any of it's trash, because none of it's trash.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah, I tried to make a a song that everybody could vibe to. Is something crazy, something good, something catchy, something vibey.
What is your stupid? Not sorry to say stupid, but your night drive song, whatever it is. Fool, you need to rename that song Delaware. That is all you do is talk about Delaware.
Well,
the whole time.
Where else am I gonna drive?
No one knows what Dewey is.
Not necessarily.
He's talking about Dewey Beach. He's talking about Dewey Beach. No one knows but you and Delaware people.
I mentioned Philly. I say I might go out of state to Philly.
Yeah, you say you go to Philly just to get a cheesesteak. Then you talk about you drive to like monuments and you don't even stop because you're just there for the drive. Get out and explore.
You're right. Hey,
No,
I don't know.
I like it a lot.
Sometimes you just gotta be in your car and be in your head and drive. I don't know.
No, I get it.
And,
anyway, it was a good inspiration for anybody out there who wants to self-release their own stuff. It's possible. I think it was really good.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. And I thought it was fun. That I don't know if you noticed, but the first track, obviously, I'm kind of like in third person a little bit. I'm talking from another perspective. I thought that was kind of fun to do. That was pretty fun
it was neat.
Yeah, I was like,
because I
didn't want to just start like obviously Lil Nap was kind of like an I'm back track, but I didn't want to start the album with something just being like, oh, I'm back. I wanted to kind of like spice it up and
Yeah, you're back here to give a snack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I thought it'd be fun for spoilers. I dissed myself on the first track. I thought it was kind of fun to do.
Oh, it's called diss track too.
Diss track, yeah.
Was it the first girl was like, yeah, I love Ronnie. This sounds great. DJDubC. And then she's like, yeah, the new album's trash, bro.
It's gonna be trash.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I had a lot of fun making this album. I'm really proud of it.
Well, you should be. You should be proud of yourself. It takes a lot, even like just because I know that it's not like it's your main focus in life to put out music. So it's a lot of courage to put yourself online and open yourself to people's rejections.
Sure, for sure.
I'm familiar with it. We've all been made fun of.
Absolutely.
So
yeah.
So yeah. Hopefully no one has made fun of you.
I don't think so.
Anybody?
I've heard all positive stuff.
Yeah, that's good. That's how it should be.
I'm pretty sure people like it. I haven't heard anything negative.
Good.
You
did post.
I do kind of want to hear it, but I mean,
Yeah. You did post. You said something about like you could tell which songs are doing better on different platforms. I want you to go into depth about what you meant by that.
I noticed that.
So you said you think there's a favorite so far. I want to know which ones are landing with the populace.
People really like my song "You," which is my love song, which is track 5.
What's the song where you're like talking about when you say some careful quasi-racist things? It's not really racist. I think you're talking about you can't understand what Latinos are talking about. You don't.
Oh, that was club typing.
That's club typing. Yeah, that one. That one cracked me up. Yeah, that is that one. Yeah. It's like they're in a different light. This is cancelable, but it's fine.
It's not. What is cancelable?
You said something that you're like, I love Latinas, even though I can't understand them. I can't remember what you wrote. What's your lyric?
Little Latina, so nice to meet you. No, little Latina, my mamacita. Don't know what you're saying, but it's so nice to meet you.
Yeah, a little horn dog over here. I was getting real like Will Smith vibes.
Oh yeah,
I was getting real like a little bit of that, not that one, but whatever the other one is.
That's Mama.
Was that Mama number 5? Yeah, I used to think Will Smith sang that, and if you close your eyes, you'll think that too.
Mhm.
Well, you have to hear it. I meant like close your eyes while you're listening to it. But yeah, I thought Will Smith sang that for the
Yeah,
longest time.
you know what? I can see him sampling that at least, or doing his own version of that. That'd be funny.
Dude, it sounds just like him. I don't even know how anyone could fight me on that.
And now every time I hear that, I'm gonna hear Will Smith.
For real.
Well, I
Shit.
like that. I like that comparison. Thank you. I'll appreciate that. I like Will Smith, so I'll take that
Yeah.
comparison.
But you like him now.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna have problems again. I think he's gonna probably slap someone again. But yeah, like him
Mm.
now while it's good. And you also, what song you mentioned that Kanye was doing some good stuff. You might want to take that out. You
Oh,
might
you're
want to
talking
take
about
that out.
no. Hold on.
That's another song. No, it's another
Hold
one.
on,
I
hold
know
on.
that one's a little. That one kind of the lyrics have made me a little. You have a lot of name drops in there.
So that's Backpack. So I mentioned.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I like
So,
Backpack
I
too.
pretty
That's
much
good.
mentioned that I like older music compared to the newer
Yeah.
music today.
You're like I'm not dissing everybody.
Yeah,
I
no,
just
it's not.
miss. I miss when rap was together.
Right, yeah, no, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm not. If you guys like Noah rap, that's cool. I just
You're like, I'm
personally
not a
like.
Mac Miller. I'm not a Action Bronson, whatever their names are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, I'm not. I'm not
No.
dissing newer rap. I just prefer rap
Nah.
that I grew up on. So,
Yeah,
which is
you were like in the 90s it was cool. In the
yeah.
2000s it was too cool for school. I think you go all up to like 2010s. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I stopped at 2010s. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no,
good.
I thank you. That was fun to
Yeah.
record too. Yeah.
I genuinely hope anybody who's curious just takes a listen.
Yeah, for
Great.
sure. If you guys do want to check it out, it is you can find it on my Twitch page on the panel, or you can just look for it up on YouTube. You could find it on Bandcamp, and you can find it on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Easy, easy.
Easy peasy. That's good.
Yeah, but yeah, that was fun.
But yeah, nothing else happened with me. So I
No?
mean, I killed some wasps. I mean, if that's news, I mean,
Oh, okay,
you know,
okay. You know, just I'll
yeah.
contact Pete. No, it's fine.
I think they'd be all right with it. PETA's
Yeah, they'd be
terrible.
fine.
They're murderers.
You're not wrong, actually.
Don't
Yeah.
they like murder? Don't they like murder animals because they're like, we got to keep this under control. Let's kill 10,000 dogs.
Oh, we can't find a we can't we can't find a home for you. Sorry, but yeah, you gotta go. Like what? That's so bad, man.
Said
I
that
don't
as
get
my
it.
dog knocked over something. It's perfect.
Oh, I am speaking of pets. I'm still on the move of getting a cat.
No way.
I've been preparing, so I'm getting all my stuff before I get the cat. So like, just in case this does happen, I already bought a self cleaner, the self kitty litter box. It like cleans itself. I bought one.
I want to tell you a story so bad.
Oh boy.
One of those killed a cat. Did you ever see that?
No.
The self-cleaning ones?
No.
Yeah, a cat got like, it's one of the ones that it's like a circle, right?
Yeah.
And then it rotates.
Yeah.
A cat got caught in it and was like kept getting crushed. That's why, because when I had a cat, I wanted to get that, and then I looked that up, and it was like, don't buy it.
I'm going
But
to stare. I am going.
But that's
to,
fine. It's fine.
I'm going to look at my cat every time he uses the bathroom now.
I think one cat out of 10,000 cats dying because of that is probably safe. It's fine.
I hear it's from a sensor, so as long as I think it has to. I think as long as the sensor's on the cat, it's fine. So maybe the
Nice.
sensor wasn't working or something. Maybe the sensor broke. I don't know.
So wait, you've
That's
never
kinda
had a
scary.
cat before?
I've never had a cat. No.
So you're just gonna not even once pick up the poop like a real cat owner?
No, I'm gonna.
You're gonna-
No, I'm gonna pick it up. I mean, it drops in the thing. I gotta clean it still. It self cleans, but I still gotta dump the poop out.
Okay. I just feel like it's you got to do it from the ground up. You got
Of
to
course.
know what it's like for all the struggles, people,
Of course.
and hopefully your cat's not afraid of it.
No, yeah, that's the. I kind of
When
have an idea
when
of
are you
what
moving
kind.
forward? Yeah, what type are we going for?
I wanna try for July. I wanna hopefully try for July, but I wanna get a
July
blue
4th cat would be cool.
a blue Russian. You know a blue Russian cat? You're
I
looking it
can
up.
find out. I
You're
can
looking it
find
up.
out.
They're
I can
cute,
find
man.
out what it
They're
is.
cute. Blue Russians are cute.
A blue Russian.
They're blue. They got like blue grayish fur.
Oh
and then
yeah,
they got
these
green
are cute.
eyes.
Yeah, these are cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, these things are cool. These are like the types of cats that they always look like they're friendly to me. They
Yeah,
look,
no,
well, you
that's
know what? No, I'm looking at some of these pictures. They don't look friendly at all.
no. I actually I read a lot of description. Like I did my research on them. They are very friendly. They're friendly to strangers. They're really like loyal to their owners, and
They
you
look,
can
they
you're
look like that when I clean my dryer. They look like the dryer lint.
yeah, that's true. But I also hear that like they're the best cats to not be allergic to. Like they're very hard to be
Oh,
allergic to. So that's another reason why I kind of want to get one is because people can actually come over and not be
so
allergic
it's like
to a cat.
it's like an easy mode. There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that'd be cool. I would like
Yeah.
that. I think we need a cat around your lap half the time you're
Yeah,
streaming
no,
or something.
that's what I want to. I'll bring it on the pod. We'll have one day, and I'll just have it on the pod.
Is this going to cause conflict with your homie? Your
buddy?
dog that you don't
Buddy?
live
No,
with?
no, of course not. No, I
How is it fair that he's not allowed to live with you, but your cat is allowed?
because it's a
Or
family.
are you going to drop the cat off at your?
It's a family. He's my dog, but he's a family dog.
I know. I'm giving you a hard time. I know, it's funny.
It's not just my dog, but I still count him as my dog, even though I don't live with him. I grew up with the dog, kinda, but
Yeah, I'm just always giving you a hard time.
That's my buddy. I saw him the other day.
Good. His name is Buddy.
His name's Buddy. That's my buddy,
That's your
buddy.
buddy.
Yeah,
Your buddy.
yeah. He's a screensaver on my phone.
He's your stream icon.
Oh yeah. He pretty much represents my
Yeah.
Well, let me get rid of my notifications. I don't want to leak anything. I'll show my
No,
screensaver.
let's leak it. It's not like you have control over the editing.
My buddy. You can't really see it,
Yeah,
but that's
like-
my buddy.
I'm familiar with him. He looks nice.
Thank you. He's also blue. He has bluish grayish fur.
Good.
Yeah.
My son got his first haircut.
Really?
That was kind of a big deal.
That's awesome.
Did I tell you that this little F-head kid named Sullivan made fun of him?
No, but can I kick Sullivan?
Sullivan, if you're watching or if your family's watching, we don't like you.
I want to kick him. Can I
We
kick
don't-
him?
You made fun of my son for having long hair, and you basically peer pressured him into not wanting long hair anymore. Sullivan.
I want to
Whoever
punch
that
this
is.
kid.
Yeah, if I see him on the street, I'm gonna kick him.
I will go to prison for your kid if I can punch Sullivan.
That honestly would be great because then I won't have to go to prison and I can be with my son and we'll just visit you.
I'm fine with that. I will
that'd be
take the
great.
risk. I will go to
Yeah,
prison
thank
for
you.
your kid. Yes, absolutely. You let
But
me
yeah,
give me Sullivan's address.
whoever Sullivan is, this kid at school told him that his hair, because it's long, that means that he's not a boy. And my kids stick to, like, they're the most bigoted kids. They're very into their gender norms. I don't know. I don't know if they should have debates against, with Democrats or something. But we didn't teach them this, but like they're like, I'm a boy, and Luna's like, I'm a girl, and they're very hardcore about it. Like
Hey.
I don't know why. Like I feel like that's not very well accepted to be that way. But he got called told that he looked like a girl, and he was like, no, I want it all gone. He's like, I want my hair gone.
Wow.
Shave it off. And I was like, okay, you want it like mine? He's like, no. He didn't want it like mine. But
So what's he got, like a buzz cut now, or?
no, he just got short hair, little
Okay.
boy hair. I don't know
Okay.
how else to say that. Short little boy hair.
Okay. I mean,
Think about any little boy, short hair. That's what he
Yeah.
looks like.
Okay.
Now he just looks like every little boy. He's adorable though.
I had a bowl cut when I was little.
I did too. I loved it.
Yeah.
I wanted a bowl cut. He
Yeah.
said that was even too long.
Really?
Apparently. But
Wow.
yeah, it was a cool thing. He got to play Minecraft while he was getting his haircut. Minecraft.
Cool.
man.
Yeah, I was gonna say nice little reference.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah, there's a place called Sharky's. If you-
Sharky's.
yeah, which you'd think that they would put a different name. That sounds terrifying.
It actually does. I'm terrified of
Yeah.
sharks. People that know me know I'm terrified of sharks. So
Yeah, I'm scared of sharks, and I'm not even near water right now.
right.
I'm afraid one's gonna show up in my bathtub.
I'm scared they'll show up in the shower. I'm scared when I'm sitting down on the toilet, one's gonna show up.
That can happen, I think.
It happened in a movie. There's a movie called Ghost Shark, and one popped out of a toilet.
Really?
I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. On the Sci-Fi Channel, there's a movie called Ghost Shark, and it pops out of the toilet.
Love that. Absolutely love that.
Oh man.
And what is it? Yeah, so they let him play Minecraft during it, and like he was just super chill. Like we were so worried for the longest time, like getting his haircut, that he was gonna regret it.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it turns out it was just us projecting because we're gonna miss his hair. But he's like, he doesn't miss it at all.
Oh.
So now he's just one of the boys.
Hey, as long as your kid's happy, that's what matters.
He says it.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Well, Sullivan, I hate you. I want to make that clear.
Yeah, we're big Sullivan haters in this family.
Yeah. You know what? I will make many clips just hating on Sullivan.
Yeah. Please do.
Is that our TikTok clip? Is that our TikTok clip? Am I gonna hate Sullivan?
I don't know, but I'm thinking about getting into voodoo. I'm not gonna hurt the kid. I'm not gonna hurt him, but I'm gonna make him grow his hair out on my voodoo doll.
There you go.
He's gonna have so much hair.
Oh, I'm so with it.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
man.
Yeah.
What's been? Well, I guess going off more topics, I went and saw the new Lilo and Stitch. I don't know if you saw it. I saw the new Lilo and Stitch.
We did too, yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Awesome. Did you like
Lilo and Stitch? It felt very, very similar to the animated cartoon Lilo and Stitch.
Very
but that is not a complaint.
Differences. Yeah, no,
it's not a complaint.
Not at all.
I thought it was great.
I thought it was great. It was cute.
I guess we could just call this podcast "Hating Other Kids" because there was children in my theater that felt it necessary to stand up in the middle of the front in front of the screen and dance for half the movie, and the parents were just like super chill about it. They're like, I don't even know if they had parents. I'll be honest.
Wait, were they dancing to the song, the main song of the movie? I forget how it goes. Whatever the main song of Lilo and Stitch is.
Hawaiian Roller Coaster, right?
Yeah, Hawaiian Roller Coaster, yeah. Is that the song?
They did it to that, but there's more towards the end. There was some other song. I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
But they were up just like dancing, and like there was like a moment where I was like, it's like, am I like the dad that needs to say something, or am I the dad that's like, you know what, you guys go dance too, and then like it's like this is a fun memory. I opted to just commit to silence, but
I'm the same way. I'm like it's like I don't want this happening, but I got to deal with it.
Well, and my kids are super confused. They're like, because we were in the front row, so like these kids were like literally like, excuse this comparison, but like they were like dancing on us.
No,
like they were like right in front of us.
Wow.
Maybe slightly to the side, but like enough to where my kids are like, "Is it dance time?" They're like looking at me. Are we gonna start dancing now? And like, I just didn't want to tell them yes, but I felt like maybe I'm supposed to. Maybe this is how you build. I don't know. Mm-hmm. So what would you have done if they were jumping up and dancing in your theater?
I would have, unfortunately, just sat there and quietly got mad at them in my head, saying stuff in my head.
Yep. Yeah. I'm a little B word. That's pretty much.
I actually looked at all the different times of the day to make sure I got like a top seat. So luckily, I was able to get at least a good view. But it was still kind of hard to find. To be honest.
You're saying that we were unprepared?
No. I'm just saying.
You think you're better than me than picking movie seats?
No. Believe me, I've sat in the front of the seat. I've sat in the front row many times. I had to do it for Minecraft. That was even worse. That was even worse.
Well, these things. So it's called the Alamo Draft House. I think I've talked about it before, but it's like a movie theater, but it's also like a restaurant where they serve food, right?
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah.
So like, I've been to them before. I'm like always know that like the front seat, even though it's the very very front row, I know that it's not that bad.
Right.
And I was like, we've got kids, and sometimes they get a little bit like they talk to us. I'm like, We're gonna sit in the front, and we're gonna sit up plenty of screen time. This was like the one theater where it was not like that, and I was like having to look up at this giant screen. It kind of low key sucked. Good thing I'd seen the cartoon 1,000 times. I knew exactly what was going on.
Right. I knew there was a few different changes, but other than that, I thought it was pretty good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Pretty cute. Pretty cute.
It was very adorable. Very good casting. I don't know where they found the little alien. That was really good casting for that.
That was very good.
Actually, I didn't really like Nani. I mean, whatever her name is. She didn't really, because when I was a young little man, she was going to be my wife someday. So seeing her on the big screen, not looking anything like the Nani that I knew, it was a little disheartening. But it's fine. She wasn't like there's nothing wrong with her.
No, she was still very attractive. It was just different from the cartoon. So I definitely get what you were saying.
Yeah.
But no, it was pretty good. Pretty good.
It prompted us to start watching the Lilo and Stitch animated show. Do you remember that show?
I do. I didn't
realize I knew it, but like we had like this revelation because we were watching it last night. The series, pretty fire series. And it's probably happened to you and anybody who's listening. You should probably play this. Play that theme song, and it unlocked in my brain all my memories of watching that show when I was a kid.
Really?
I forgot completely. Have you ever seen the Lilo and Stitch show? I
have. I don't know if I remember the theme song.
Before yesterday, I would have said no. But when the theme song started, I was like, it was like unlocking like a hidden repressed memory. I was like, oh my god, I know this song word for word.
Oh, okay. Now I got to do it. I'm definitely gonna look it up now.
Yeah, you need to. Honestly, you should just play it right now. Go ahead, you should do it. I want to see if everybody has the same reaction. Because my first thought was like, I cannot believe that I have repressed this memory.
Okay, let me see.
Now, when I say word for word, I mean because there's like no English in it, so it's like gibberish to me.
Okay,
but yeah, play it for the audio listeners because they never get anything good.
I got you. 1 sec.
And I'll just talk about the weather. It's really hot here, but there's been a lot of storm. Oh no, I can't. But you're playing it. Go ahead. Is it for everybody? Can everybody hear it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is very catchy.
But you don't remember it?
I remember it a little bit. I don't remember it being this catchy.
It blew me away.
Oh yeah, the breakdown's crazy.
Ticka ticka deaner. Has that happened yet? Yeah. Dude, I remember singing that when I was a kid. Like, dude, watching you bop to it is a little silly. Because I don't hear anything. I just see you dancing.
That was good. I like that. That's awesome.
Yeah, but like I remembered that. It was like a really weird thing. I had no idea until I heard it again. You ever have anything like that where you don't remember that you know it and then it just unlocks in your brain?
Oh, absolutely. I've done that with many theme songs before.
It doesn't happen to me that often. That's why I was shocked.
Yeah.
But the show's pretty good. I like the show.
Yeah, show's
we watched a few episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go and find the other aliens.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Good old Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is there anything else? I've also watched the Minecraft movie like several times again this week because we own it. We own it now. And
nice.
Whatever.
Very cool.
Yeah, I think you're probably watching that right now. I've watched it every day.
Oh yeah.
Very good movie.
Chicken Jockey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's funny. I don't know if I don't know what else is coming out that like anything coming up that's supposed to be coming out soon. Popular wise.
In the Disney world, or like do you just mean in general movie wide?
In general movie wide.
I want to see that movie called Friendship. It looks good to me with Paul Rudd and Tim Robinson. I want to see that. That
does look good. Yeah,
it looks entertaining. Big fan of Tim Robinson. I think that'd be funny.
Mm-hmm. I know
I
that
think it will be.
no, it looks really funny. I know that the new Final Destination is out. I do kind of want to see that.
I've heard some things about it.
I've also heard things, but
Very predictable things.
no. I mean, it's Final Destination. It's gonna be predictable.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know, but it is Tony Todd's last movie too, so I kind of want to check it out.
Tony Todd.
Candyman.
Okay.
He passed away.
You always trap me like this. I make fun of someone's name.
No.
And they just died.
Sorry. That wasn't my plan. That wasn't my plan.
I feel like this exact scenario with Tony Todd. I think we've had this conversation before. I don't know. This feels familiar.
Maybe we might have. But I don't know if you saw, but Aziz Ansari's doing another movie. Aziz Ansari's putting out a new movie. Did you see it?
Why? No, what is it? I like him, but what?
It's Aziz Ansari, Keanu Reeves, Seth Rogen, and then there's a few other people in the movie too. So Keanu Reeves is Aziz Ansari's angel.
Oh, that's adorable. And I'm guessing, let me guess, Seth Rogen's the devil.
I don't know who he is in the movie. I've only seen the trailer one time, but it looks pretty good. And I'm a big Aziz Ansari fan too, because obviously Parks and Rec. I've seen him do stand up before in Philly. He's pretty funny.
Oh.
Remember
did you watch when he got Me Too'd? Do you remember that?
I do remember that. I think that's why he disappeared for a while.
Yeah, I don't remember what the circumstances of his, but his was a little bit different from what I remember.
His was more we believed Aziz Ansari.
Misunderstanding type stuff.
His was everybody believed Aziz more. It's what it was. People were more.
I watched his special that came out like right after, because he only a year passed, and he made a special. It was on Netflix or something, and he was super down to earth in it. Yeah. He was unlike how he usually is.
Right. Yeah. But
he was just are we going to talk about it? And everyone's like, yeah. And he's like, let's talk about it. I essayed someone. No, I'm just kidding.
No. But that was also when he was doing Master of None too. Master of None was a pretty good show when that was out.
I never saw that. I wanted to.
It's pretty good.
It's one of those shows I had on my list to always try, and I just never have.
Yeah.
And now it just feels too late to try. I don't know.
It's pretty good. I enjoyed season 1 more than I enjoyed season 2. Season 2 was it had less of Aziz in it. I guess you could say it didn't really focus on Aziz, but
had less of the main star.
Yeah, but season 1 was great. I really enjoyed season 1.
Dude, there are so many shows like that where I only watch for the main character. Every time, who cares about that? I don't care. Let's get back to let's get back to Walter White. Let's get back. I'm done.
They'll have the side character episodes.
Yeah, I don't need that. Just we're all here for one thing. Let's watch the character we like.
Right.
Let's enjoy it. It's no offense to anyone else. Just it'd be a lot better if we gave the one person that brings me in. That's why I'm not watching The Last of Us season 2. But
I haven't watched it, but I've heard so many different things about every episode.
Oh yeah, it's done terrible. I mean, it's done really bad.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very influenced by the review machine.
Yeah,
we've talked about it.
No, we have. And again, like I said, I usually like to go off my own opinion, but there's at some points where I'm like, you know what? Maybe
the mass consensus is right.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. Should I renew my subscription so I can watch it? I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, because we got to go back on because you liked Ant-Man 3. You liked there's a few movies of yours that you probably liked. Sharknado, the first one. I think those are meant to be bad.
No, I like movies that are meant to be bad though. If they're meant to be bad, it's fine. Because there's a movie called Sharktopus. That's really Sharktopus. I said Sharktopus. Sharktopus.
Sharktopus.
Sharktopus. And there's one scene where there's those window cleaner people. He's like a window cleaner, and he's sitting down like he's eating lunch or something like that. And all you see is the big what are they, tentacles? Yeah, the tentacles the tentacle comes up out of nowhere from the sharktopus, and he wraps it around the guy, and then he goes, "Oh no, not like this!" And then he kind of like he helps him out with like a little push, and then he like brings him down
Sounds
into
amazing.
the water. And then
I would love to see Sharktopus. I want to see that.
And then there's another scene where it's on the beach, and you see everybody running around, and you just see a bunch of like, you could tell like who the bad extras were, or like the people that didn't know they were extras because they're just kind of like standing there.
Well, they probably heard the concept of the movie, and they're just like, yeah, we could just do whatever we want, clearly.
That made it so funny. I actually enjoyed it because of that. But the window painter guy made that movie for me. I was like, yeah, I like this guy. I don't know why, but I like him.
I need to get more. I need to get more into like the shark horror film genre. You told me to talk about ghost sharks. Talking about sharktopuses. What else is there? There's a lot.
There is a lot. There's a lot of shark movies.
Yeah, we're in the summer.
Meanwhile, I'm terrified of sharks. I want you to know.
Yeah.
But I'll watch the movies.
I remember that.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff. But yeah, I can't think of any other type of movies. I can't think of any
terrible movies
coming out. Well, just any movie in general that's coming out. Really.
I don't know. I don't really. I haven't looked. I'm sure there's something interesting.
I am kind of worried though, because Chris Hemsworth, he put out like a little statement thanking everybody for his years of playing Thor. So I'm like, oh my god, why is he saying this? Is Thor gonna die? Is Thor dying in Doomsday? I'm kind of scared. Like, why are you writing this, man? Why? He put this out like the other day or today or something like that. But I'm like, dude, please don't write this. I don't want Thor to die.
He's just trying to spark some buzz.
Maybe. I hope it is. I hope that's all it is.
Nah, Thor's fine.
Who cares? He better be. Did you Did you see the news today of the soap world, the men's soap world?
No, what's happening in the soap world?
And a specific actress. So you know Sydney Sweeney, right?
Was she eating soap now?
So you know Dr. Squash, the soap brand's Dr. Squash, however you say it. She is partnering with Dr. Squash, and she's putting out her own soap. And guess what the name of the soap is?
Usually I don't even want to try. What?
Sydney's Bathwater Bliss.
Disgusting.
She is putting out her own brand of soap named Bathwater.
Okay, real quick. This is actually a good segue. One, I want to let everybody know that I could care less about that.
Yeah, I just thought it'd be kind of funny.
I want everybody to know. I want everyone to know. But it did refresh my mind on a movie that is coming out that she's in that looks interesting.
Okay.
Some sort of Western film?
She's doing a Western film?
Something. This is the lack thereof. I don't. This is as much as I know about it. No, it's not a Western, but it feels like the trailer felt like a Tarantino movie.
Okay.
It's not.
I like Tarantino.
It's not though. And there's other reputable people in it too.
Let me look it up.
The trailer looked really interesting.
Sydney.
They're all after something that's like priceless, and they're all fighting for it.
Western movie. Americana.
It's a new movie.
Americana.
Yeah, Halsey's in it. Yeah, it looks good. The trailer looks really nice.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
Yep, Halsey is in it. Oh,
it's I think it's
Simon Rex in it. Nice.
Yeah, there's like a lot of people in it. It looks good. Yeah, so there you go. We left the topic and got back onto it right away.
I'll check this out.
So that'll be interesting.
Yeah, I'll check that movie out. Cool. What else?
Yeah.
What else has been going on? So not really in the movie world, but did you see that Discord's adding their own currency now, kind of similar to Twitch? Well, speaking of, hold on. Before we get into this topic, you do know they're discontinuing the penny, right?
What?
Yeah, the penny's being discontinued. So pennies are no longer.
On whose authority? Who's taking away the pennies? Who? Trump?
Probably. I don't know. I just know they're being discontinued. They don't have the source to make them anymore or something. I don't know.
Well, they say it costs more money to make pennies than to.
Yeah. Okay, so
they'll still be in circulation. They're just not making anymore.
Okay, so this this just may be me being dumb. I don't know, because I'm an idiot sometimes. But
Oh yeah.
digital. So is this gonna be the same with digital currency? Or are we no longer gonna have penny digital currency? Are Twitch bits
That's
gonna
actually
be? What are Twitch
that's a
bits
good
gonna be
point.
now? Twitch bits are a penny. Are Twitch bits gonna be gone? Or are they gonna cost more now? Like what?
There'll be nickels.
They'll be nickels now. Yeah, they're no longer gonna be a penny. You're gonna have to pay 10
Wait,
cents for them.
so no, I don't think they're getting rid of the concept of the penny. They're probably just not going to make any more. They're like,
Make
we
any
got
more.
enough. They're like, we have enough. They'll
Yeah.
still be. If they start not taking what happens to take a penny, leave a penny? What happens to that?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You're gonna see less pennies in a fountain. I'll tell you that.
It's gonna be Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, they're gonna
Dang.
be collectible. They're gonna be collectible items now.
Man, imagine throwing dollars in there, ruining it. It sucks, ruining the fish's day.
Right?
Throwing full dollars in there. The wish better come true.
Yeah, but I don't know. I thought that was interesting. I was like, wait, so are Twitch bits gonna be different now? Do I actually gotta?
It
watch
is interesting.
Do I gotta watch
So I
ads
think-
now? Like,
So we need to start saving our pennies now because
Yeah.
someday they might actually be worth something now
there we go.
because
Yeah.
they're going to be a rare commodity.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen that before, right? There's like some database that logs like certain coins that are actually worth way more just because of like when they were made
Yeah.
or how they were made.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's going to be the penny next. Have you ever seen a 50-cent piece, whatever they're called? Like the 50-cent coins? They're still like they're not
think so.
like I don't think they make them anymore, but you could still get them and use them.
Have you ever had those maps? The maps with the quarters where you like have a quarter of each state and you put it on the map.
Oh, I have.
I think
I've had one, and I've also spent out of it. I've had one. I've had a nice collection, and one day I was really craving McDonald's.
Hey, I respect that.
I don't respect it. I feel terrible about it. I really do. I had a nice little collection. It's one of them. Actually, the biggest guilty feelings I have in my life
Oh, I'm
is-
sorry.
is me spending that on. There was like I remember exactly what I bought. there was like a time where McDonald's was promoting like these weird new sandwiches in 2012.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember this? They had like it was they had like several different types of new sandwiches. It was like a hamburger with onions,
Oh,
and there was like some chicken with like a spicy sauce. Like, I don't know.
sure-
They were like
I'm sure I
they were
remember.
value menu items.
okay.
But I was very low on money, and that's all I had.
Hey, you got to do what you
and,
got to do.
And I live with that shame.
I'm sorry I brought it up.
I do. I live with that shame. I think about that like every other day.
Well, now I want to change the subject because Discord is introducing their own digital currency, which is called. I wrote it down. What are they even? Orbs. They're doing their own little currency called Orbs, where you can earn them by watching ads, and then you can buy Nitro with it if you earn enough. You could buy a Nitro subscription, which is pretty cool. If you just watch ads, you get a free Nitro subscription easy. I don't know how long it
Yeah.
takes, but
Sounds to me like Discord's not doing so well.
probably.
That's what it sounds like. I mean, that's great. I
like Nitro.
Is it? Yeah, you've said that before. I don't know. I don't even know what. I don't use Discord enough to understand the intricacies of Nitro.
So with Nitro, pretty much what I like about it is you can use emotes anywhere. Like you can use emotes from anywhere.
Yeah, but like,
and
but like,
everywhere.
does anybody want to do that? Do I want to do that?
I'm gonna be honest.
You do.
I canceled I canceled my Nitro for like a day, and I couldn't even.
You're like, where am I? I want to put an emote so bad. I
Dude,
can't do
I
it.
couldn't last a few hours. I was like, dude, I can't even last a few hours. I need it back.
I need to send the one of Martine shaking his butt. I have to do it.
Yes,
I need to do it.
it. That's probably what it was.
That's
Oh
really
man,
funny.
but yeah,
No, I've lived without Discord Nitro, and let me tell you, it is really freeing to not have to be a part of any sort of more subscriptions. So
yeah, no, I feel you on that one. But there is a lot
You know
of
those?
systems
You
that I
ever see
can't
those
see.
ads? You ever see those
Yeah,
ads? You ever see those commercials like on TikTok or whatever, where they come up? It's like for Rocket Money or something. And
yeah,
they're like, let me see your phone. Let me see all your subscriptions. And they're like, do you know you're paying for this? Way I could just see them grabbing yours. Did you know you're paying for YouTube Premium? You're paying for Discord. No one needs this stuff, Ronald.
yeah. I've seen that. I've seen that before.
Those ones are always fake, but I wonder if you would
Yeah.
justify yours.
No, I wouldn't.
I'm guilty.
I wouldn't fall for
I've
that.
I've paid for Canva for over a year now, and I've meant to cancel it every month.
Oh yeah.
I I've just committed to it. I just started using it. I've
Hey,
just
no.
been paying for it. Yeah.
See that's I used the free version of Canva. So
Well, I was used to doing that too, but like I'm a strong advocate for the pro version. I mean, it is really nice.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you know what? Maybe I'll
There's-
switch over then. Who knows? Maybe I
I
have
don't
to
no
now.
if you're keeping your Nitro, you don't need no more subscriptions. You're fine. You're good.
Fine.
But,
Fine.
but yeah. That's cool. Anything new in the streamer space? I haven't been following anything new. I've been.
So we talked about it maybe 2 episodes ago or last episode, but Streamer University happened. Kaisenet Streamer University. That was kind of fun to watch. That was kind of fun to watch from different perspectives. There was
you had a I saw your tweet. Let me see if I can recall it in my brain what you said.
I remember what I said. Go ahead.
You said something about someone was fire teacher agent.
Oh, agent. Yeah, agent 00. He
Is that the dude that looks a lot like the dude from One Piece, the live action? He looks like Usopp, in my opinion.
maybe.
Is that not him? Because I think when I first saw him, I think I saw a clip of him getting kicked out of a grocery store the other day.
Yeah, that's him. That's him. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
I
was
don't know
with,
the guy.
He was with Extra Emily. But yeah, I was actually watching one of his classes. He was actually a really good teacher. I was like, dang, all right, agent, you're pretty good. But he was pretty good.
What was he saying? What do they teach?
He was pretty much just saying everything you need to like. I mean, it's stuff that you should know, but he was just pretty much saying stuff about like how to make it and what you need to do and how to grow and stuff like that.
I'm a very cynical person.
Okay, go for it.
Does any part of you just feel like they're just capitalizing off of the concept of teaching to masses something that is not really achievable just for their own personal gain? Does any part of you think that's happening?
I mean, I'm not.
I will answer that for you. That is 100% what's happening.
Of course. But it was. I didn't think of it like in any type of way. It was just a fun thing to watch for me. Like it was just something.
It was entertaining.
Yeah, it was just entertainment to watch. Like Extra Emily, she was hilarious. She's probably the one I watched the most. But every clip she had was funny. Watching her live streams were funny. She's all over my TikTok from that. It's hilarious. So I've met her before, and she's actually really, really funny and very.
No, she seems very funny and genuine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So she was probably my favorite to watch. I enjoyed watching Agent. There was a few people I enjoyed. There was some bullying going on I didn't like. There was some bullying.
Shoot!
Yeah,
somewhat. So was Sullivan there?
No. But no, there was a few controversies that happened. But other than that, it was pretty fun to watch.
Yeah, I didn't see. So I tuned in. Like I was curious. I think at one point in the week, I tuned into Kai's stream, and he was like riding on a golf cart.
I didn't see that. No,
he was expelling students.
Oh, he expelled a lot of people. Yeah,
but the whole time, and I think I mentioned it before we started, but I'll just be a little bit open here. I've gone through like a creative depression, right? Where it just makes me mad. Like. Can we just lower the bar? Can we just lower it? Does streaming have to be a full-on production? Do we have to do that?
No,
I don't need it.
I'm
Just go watch TV. Watch a movie. Watch TV. I don't need all this production. I need to watch somebody play a video game. That's it.
You know what's funny is I was watching Soda Poppin' recently. This Twitch streamer Soda Poppin', and he actually kind of said that because he was watching clips from Streamer University and was like.
Yeah, can we just have normal people again?
He was like,
you have all these people teaching to do what?
Right.
The opposite of what they're doing?
He was like, this is just not what streaming was he was pretty much saying this is not what streaming was when he was becoming a streamer. He was like, streaming was video games. It wasn't IRL every day. Like it was just you in front of a computer playing a game.
I'm kind of sickened by it.
Now it's IRL everyday stuff.
I'm sickened. And okay, we could also talk about this. Another reason for my creative depression is this stupid AI VO3 thing. Have you seen that thing? I think we talked a little bit about it last week. It's like called VO3, VEO3. It's the new videos that have come out that are done by AI or whatever, some sort of AI company. I don't know enough to tell you about it. All I know is that it's uncannily real. It's making fake videos, and it's going to be the future of Twitch. It's going to be the future of TV. They're going to replace commercial. Everything's going to get ruined.
Everything's AI, man. It's already happened. Everything's already AI, bro.
But here's why we have the leg up, and this is why I think it's funny. AI is always in the pursuit of perfecting, right?
Yeah.
Us, you look at our green screens. You know, we're gonna pass. People are gonna know that we're real because we have the most janky stuff. Or I do. I'm the most janky. You know, when I make stuff, it's very janky. You know, you can tell that a real camera is used, and I'm actually messing up. Okay. So I think that's going to happen. There's going to be a revolution in AI, and everyone's going to be like, "This is so cool," but then we're all going to be like, "It's soulless." You know, we don't even care anymore. And then we're going to actively seek out people that aren't AI, and I think that's when we'll shine.
Okay, so you put out a good point, and this is what I feel, and this is going to sound so wrong out of context. I love raw. I love raw things. I love when stuff is raw. Okay, so
you're just raw dogging it every day, ain't you, bud?
I love so like I love the old style of how movies used to look and all that stuff. Just not like raw the full the full production. I don't need like crazy graphics or anything like that. I love the way old stuff used to look.
Yeah. I want to see someone get stabbed for real. I want to chainsaw. Yeah, I want to see it for real, man.
But it's
I don't want none of this crap that they're peddling where it looks so real without it being real. I want to see dismemberment.
But
I want to see
I want to
see I don't know. I just did. The more I go on, the less I care.
It's the same with music too, though. So, like for me, like I don't have a whole I don't have a whole production studio, right? Like I'm not like I don't have the greatest sound or nothing, but I still had a great enough sound. Because do you know how hard it is when you are mastering a song that you need to have it sound perfectly on the computer? It needs to sound perfectly on a phone. It needs to sound perfectly in a car. Like you need to match the sound for every little thing, and it's so hard and so annoying. To where it's like, you know what? It sounds perfect here. I don't care if it sounds perfect here, as long as it sounds perfect here.
I know exactly what you mean, because when I was making some of my songs for like stream and stuff, I'd be making it on my phone and have headphones in, and it would be like really, really good. And then when I plugged it in and I had it going in the car, I think I showed like my mom or something. I sounded like trash.
Dude, yes.
Everything was the worst. I was like, it's not usually like this. I swear, it sounds like it all. It's more cohesive. I swear.
Dude,
it was terrible.
I swear my album would have been out a lot sooner if it wasn't for that. I'm like, dude, come on. Why can't I get it to sound right?
It's like, can I just click a button? Do I really have to learn all this stuff about producing just to do this? Yeah, it's annoying.
Yeah, but
I give up on half of it. I just
yes.
That's half the reason why I don't make anything. Too much.
That's why I'm so like respectful of your like how you do your stream, because it's so like it's you know what I mean? Everything's you, and I love it, dude. Like it's so perfect.
I think that's what I'm saying, and maybe this is my lazy way of saying that I don't want to put in more effort. But like I just don't feel comfortable. Like for instance, like as you know, I've been wanting to get back into streaming. Like I'm going to it soon.
Absolutely.
But then I start looking around at the different tools, and there's like, oh, get your free AI co-stream companion, and I'm like, what is this? And I look into it, and it's just like, this is just. It's like in the ad, it's like, have it entertain your stream while you take a break. Why? What's the point? Why would you stream then?
Right. Dude, now they got like AIs that where like they'll clip your stream for you. They'll find random stuff for your stream and clip it for you. It's like what?
I don't know, and like maybe it's one of those things where maybe I'm pushing too hard against the thought of it, and because I'm not one of those people that are like, we're taking our jobs and our whatever. If
They're
anything, I'm
taking
like,
our jobs.
I want to.
South Park.
I would love for AI to take everything job wise, but I just hope that means I get compensation in the other way where I have more free
Yeah.
time to do what I want. But it just
Right.
seems like it's going to take everyone's job, and I still have to work.
Right.
Like it's going to take my job, but it's not like I'm going to get the money for it.
Mhm.
We'll have to. I don't know. There's AI being introduced in my actual work too, like coming up. So I'm anxious to see how that goes.
Don't worry, at my job, everything's becoming automated, so it's kind of the same thing. So I'm kind of just there. So
yeah, we just need to quit.
Yeah. But
yeah,
you know what? I love my little symbiote. Okay, I love my symbiote. It's just
like this thing right here,
whatever.
Do you think AI can make this look this janky?
Right.
This is everything here is a mistake. Every single thing here. The chains see that like translucent circle around it? That's all by accident. It didn't need to do that. The way that it looks like burning into the wood, complete accident. My vision of that when I made that was nothing like it turned out.
Hey, man,
like it just looks. It just got worse and worse looking with everything I did to it, and then it got so bad to the point where it started looking intentional. And I was like, that's where we're at.
Oh, dude, I love it. And I do want to make it clear. The reason I do have my symbiote is I just got to get better lighting. Okay, once I get better lighting, it'll look better. I promise.
We don't know. That looks great. There's no green screen. We're in the studio right now. It looks wonderful.
There's no green. I'm talking about my symbiote. Okay, I never said anything about no green. I got a symbiote, and he only
nice green one that everyone can see right now.
He's only appearing. He's only appearing because my lighting's not that great. Okay.
But I embrace it. Like I said, it's gonna be the thing that defines people from. It's gonna be the thing that it differentiates between people and AI.
Yeah.
Mistakes, intentional.
I
don't know. Watch it. Watch them train AI now on janky content, and then that's where they'll really start selling hard. Is if like if they can capture like two people that are just starting something for the first time, they think they'll fool a lot of people.
Yeah.
But
I don't know, man. It's a 2020.
But I mean, have you seen any of the? Have you seen the ones I'm talking about? The VO3 things?
I'm sure I have. I'm pretty sure I have.
I dare not ask you to pull something up on stream or on the camera. I dare not ask you. I don't want to have to put you through that again from last week. But there's like they in the like I saw some today where in the prompts itself, like the AI characters are saying, "Why did you make your prompt like this? Why can't you make me happy?" Like it's sad. Wow. It feels dystopian and creepy. For anybody that stumbled upon it will probably know what I'm talking about. But yeah, the world's ending. It's over.
The end of the world as we know it.
Yeah.
Nice little reference.
Yeah. I think everyone got it. You're good.
I hope so. If you guys were a Call of Duty player, it was in one of the Call of Duty games. During zombies. What else happened? I don't think anything else really happened since we last talked.
We're done. There's nothing else. It's over.
Although, did you see that the Kids' Choice Awards is now introducing streaming? Like, they have a streamer category now.
God, that's what I'm saying. I'm repulsed by this world I live in, and it's such a weird duality because I want to be a part of it. I didn't know that.
I want a Kids' Choice Award streamer award. It'll never happen.
I don't know.
No, but
I don't.
But so this is favorite gamer of the year, and Pokimane, iShowSpeed, Kaisenet, Ninja, Unspeakable, Ibella, and Afmao, however you say that name, are all nominated for Gamer of the Year.
Wow, every single one of them. I can't think of any bad PR things I've heard about. It's really good for really good for kids to look up to that. That's great.
But yeah, I thought.
As if it was been any better at any other time in the history. That's the thing. It's fine.
Stream is getting way more popular than we think because Kaisenet introduced an award at the AMAs. Cutie Cinderella. Yeah, he announced SZA won an award, and he was the announcer that announced the award. So he was there. He live streamed the whole thing. Cutie Cinderella, who's also a streamer, she did the red carpet. So I thought that was pretty. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I was like, okay, well, bringing streaming into the real world, that's cool. I respect that.
I've got no problem with streaming being successful on its own. I just have a problem with the way it's being done.
No, I get it.
I think it's too in your face, and like I said, the bar is being set at such a place to where it's less achievable than becoming a famous actor right now. You know what I mean? Like, and by the way, I'm saying that with no knowledge if that's true. I don't know, but it just feels so performative. I don't know. I don't like it.
There's so many.
That's why I'm retracting from WoW.
There's so many celebrities that are becoming streamers, dude. Like, I saw Dane Cook.
Why wouldn't they? Wouldn't they?
Dane Cook was streaming once. I saw Dane Cook streaming.
Yeah, if I see Jason Mewes from Jay and Silent Bob play Fortnite one more time, I'm gonna lose my mind.
You're right. I think he was doing that. I think he was doing that because he has a skin in Call of Duty now.
So he's playing Fortnite?
Oh, is he playing Fortnite?
I don't know. I saw it.
I know he was playing Call of Duty. But okay, so Jason Mewes streams, Dane Cook streams.
All of them do. Snoop Dogg, the best streamer of all time.
Yeah. Celebrities are becoming streamers now. That's what it is. I don't.
It makes more sense. I mean, if anything, because AI is going to take that whole job of the celebrities at this point.
That's true. All movies are going to be animated now, and nothing's going to be real. It's just going to be their voices.
I welcome it as long as I get something out of it.
Yeah.
If I don't get anything out of it, I'm gonna be real ticked. If I have to go to work and report to my computer boss and have to get him coffee, I'm gonna be really ticked.
Well, I do have a song on my album which is called "I'm Okay." I kind of
yeah.
I kind of get into that a little bit where I'm like I'm tired of doing this crap every day. I just, you know what I mean? Like, but I just need things to be better, which I'm sure a lot of people can relate to. So I think if people like that song.
Here's something for everyone to think about as we start nearing the end of this.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it right now. Things will not get better.
Of course not. We want it to, but something is.
I just think it's gonna get worse. I think it's gonna get worse for a while. So.
Something is gonna happen. Something else is gonna take over, and we're here. We're gonna live it, and we're gonna deal with it. That's life.
Wouldn't it be cool if we start if the first robots that start becoming like sentient, like we start supporting them in their journey to becoming human, and like they're influencers in that way? That'd be cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In a world where we coexist, like we're like supporting the robots on their journey to like appear as human as possible.
I mean, hey, we already got NPCs, so it's we got NPCs walking around.
We are the NPCs now.
We're gonna be completely the NPCs. I'll say that.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we covered a good amount this episode, man. I think.
Is it everywhere? Yes. Was it fun? Of course.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Flem.
Episode 40.
Do you got anything you got anything before we head out?
No. I've got nothing. Everybody just have a wonderful week.
Yeah.
Or don't. Enjoy it. Capitalize now before your job gets taken. And Sullivan, if you're watching, your days are numbered, kid.
And this has been episode 40 of the Lacter of Podcast, DJDubC Flemoxicillin. We will see you guys for episode 41. And Sullivan, screw you, man. Screw you.